Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Bloom Outdoors. So today we are going to be going over these. So if you guys don't know what these are called traction bars. So I will give a quick little explanation to you about what traction bars are. As you can tell, they're kind of dirty. But what they are is it's basically like a stabilizer for your rear axle. So if you guys know, if your truck's like this, you hit the gas, your rear end is going to twist like this. I hope that makes sense to you. You know, your rear end is going to twist back this way actually. There's lots of videos online about what traction bars actually do. So I guess go check that out. I don't know, but quick little explanation is basically the point of a traction bar is to hold your rear end steady so you don't get axle wrap or anything like that. Now, honestly, I probably don't need these because with the bigger tires, then I'm making even less horsepower to the wheels than I was with the smaller tires, like the stock tires that were on it. So it would make even more sense to get them with the stock tires, but just for looks and everything, I decided to go ahead and get them because I think they look pretty sweet and it matches everything. It is pretty close to matching the kicker braces up front, which those are from Rough Country. These are actually custom made by a shop here in town. I had a guy do it for me. They go to the seam here at the doors. So if you are wondering about length, that's how long they are. They go to the doors there. I'm kind of at a weird angle, but when you go straight on, you can tell here they go at the doors. And so the way the guy made them for me is he actually makes them, he welds them to the frame himself. That's no like drill in or bolt on or anything like that. He actually welds them. And it's actually welded to the rear as well. It's welded to the rear axle on the bottom. So right down there, it's welded. And you can see it goes down about as low as the shock. So this right here would be the back side of that traction bar. And it goes up, you can see it kind of cut all the way up over there. So this is the bottom, the top is way back up over there. But it's also gonna help when you're off-roading and stuff. It helps you know how much clearance you have. So before you totally bottom out and high center and all that, you're gonna hit your traction bars first before you hit your drive shaft or anything like that. Before you mess up your drive shaft, you're gonna hit the traction bars first. So it's also kind of some added protection. But if you are gonna get shorter ones that maybe go to like right here or something, it's not gonna be as much protection because your drive shaft might end up sitting lower than the angle of the traction bars. Just kind of depends how your setup is and everything. The purpose of them, like I said, is so you don't get axle wrap, as well as kind of a clearance precaution, if that's what you want to call it or say. So, you know, if you're going up a steep hill or something, you hit the top, you're not going to high center. Basically, you're going to hit your traction bars before you hit your drive shaft and mess up a U-bolt or something like that. You know, something bad happens. The guy who made them for me, they're actually, if you can tell, they're powder coated. They're powder coated a gloss black. So I think it ties really well with the wheels and everything else on the truck. We kind of got the whole dark gray with the matte black and a little bit of gloss black and just the hint of chrome on the wheels as well. I think it ties everything together, especially because we've got the little bit of like chrome or whatever color you want to call that, silver, on the shocks and on the struts up front. So I think it really ties everything well together. I think it looks really good. The guy who did them, he charged me, I think it was $550 for the labor and the parts and everything. So if I was not gonna get them powder coated, it would have been less money, but I really just didn't want that look with it. I wanted them to be black and match everything else with the truck. So I went ahead, told him to powder coat it, and I think it looks really good. Some people are gonna say it's totally pointless and a waste of money, which, I mean, if you're just a straight up pavement princess and don't make that much horsepower, then sure, it would be. But if you're going off-roading and, you know, actually using your truck and doing stuff like I do, then I would say it's a very well-needed thing for clearance issues, or not, I don't know if you want to call it issues, but for clearance purposes. So that way you're not going to hit your drive shaft on the ground first. You're going to hit those traction bars. As long as you know there's not like a big rock right in the middle and it misses it on the outside or anything. But in my opinion, they look really good and I'm a big fan of them. So these ones are like twistable, if that's what you want to call it. As you can tell, they've got the threading right there, and it's got some threading in the back. So basically, if you notice they're loose or anything, you just grab them, twist them, tighten them up, kind of stretch it out, and so it's fully extended. But I've had these on the truck for a while. Just kind of coming around and making the video about it. Kind of forgot about it, but kind of coming around and making the video. And I've probably put close to 1,500 miles on the truck since I got these installed. Haven't had any issues with it. If you guys are around the Lincoln, Nebraska area and you guys want to get traction bars, lift, anything done to your vehicle or truck, let me know and I will give you the information for the shop that did it. He's a great guy, huge fan of what he does, and he's not that expensive either. At least I don't think he is. He did my lift and the traction bars and kicker braces and all that. He made the truck look sweet. I'm really digging it. But yeah, if you guys want his information and you're around the area, let me know and I'll give it to you guys, but I'm not gonna say it all out loud and have people from like Texas calling him. But other than that, I think that's about it. Honestly, I would say I've actually noticed more traction with having them on. Like, I don't squeal my tires as much, I guess, because, you know, if you think about it, if you're at a dead stop and you go pedal to the floor, your rear end is still going to twist a little bit. Even if you don't have a whole lot of horsepower, your rear end is going to twist and turn, and so your tire is going to kind of spin with it. Whereas when you have this, it's going to keep your rear end steady, and it's just going to put that horsepower down right away to the wheels. So I don't know, I guess you get better traction with them as well. I've noticed it, surprisingly enough, even with me not making a whole lot of horsepower. This isn't a race truck or anything, but I have noticed it when I'm just kind of hanging out with my buddies and racing them and stuff for fun. I don't know, I think that's probably about it for this video. If you guys have any other questions or comments or anything, then drop a comment down below, let me know. Other than that, thanks for watching another video of Bloom Outdoors. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time.